to our latest installment of Behind the Scenes with the Lafayette Master Chorale and Children's Choir. I'm Michael Bennett, the Artistic Director, and today I'm joined by Alaina Orchard, one of the singers in the Lafayette Master Chorale. Hi, Alaina.
Hi, Michael.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I grew up in northern Missouri and I moved to Indiana for college. I studied theater at Valparaiso University, and in my last semester of college I studied abroad in Cambridge, England, and I loved it so much that I went back to work there a few years later. While I was there, I pursued another degree in theology and I traveled as much as I could, and then a few years ago I was lucky enough to be invited to work at Purdue in the study abroad department.
Nice. So when did you move to Lafayette?
3 years ago.
Okay. So looking back, what was your early introduction to music like?
Well, my mother studied music in college and she was a music teacher for a while there, and my dad wrote his dissertation on Stephen Sondheim. So music has been in my life forever, since before I can remember, but my family remembers for me. They like to talk about me as a very small child running around and pretending to be Little Red from Into the Woods.
Great. So when did you start singing? Maybe like in middle school or high school, or was it later, like in college?
A little bit of everything. I sang with some choirs in middle school and high school, and I performed in several musical theater productions in high school and college. I had a wonderful vocal coach in college and completed my first internship with the Lutheran Summer Music Academy, where I participated in ensembles and took vocal lessons as well.
Great. That sounds very thorough. So when you moved here, how did you hear about the chorale and what made you decide to audition?
Well, it was the first thing I looked up. I knew I wanted to be involved in some kind of musical organization. I was looking for that feeling of community when I moved here, and I just missed being a musical performer. So I looked up vocal organizations online. I found the Master Chorale's website, listened to some recordings of previous concerts, and just knew that that was something I had to audition for.
Wonderful. Sorry, good.
No, that's fine. I'm remembering as I was unpacking every box I was digging through looking for my audition music, so it was my first priority.
So as you said, you know, one of the things that is so wonderful about being in a music ensemble is the community that brings and the people you meet and sort of the lifelong friends that are made. How does your participation as a singer participation in the chorale help you as a singer?
Well, I feel I've just become, I've improved so much technically as a singer in the chorale. I've just gotten better at reading music and singing in different languages, but more than anything, just being part of an organization that has such a high standard of musical excellence really makes you want to rise to meet that. So I feel I've become a better listener, and I'm just always inspired to keep improving.
So you've been singing now for these, 3 year. Of course, this last year's was abbreviated a bit. Do you have any favorite moments, concerts, rehearsals, things like that stand out that you want to share with the audience?
Of course. I mean, all of them, really. Our concerts we've done recently at the Long Center have given me the chance to do just some wish list pieces like Make Our Garden Grow and For Good were really special memories for me. And at St. Boniface, The Messiah was magical. But probably my top moment was my first concert with the chorale, just because it marked when I became part of this group and was able to perform for an audience for the first time. And doing the 9 Lessons in Carol service was so special because I had just moved from Cambridge, where that service is so famous and beloved. So it was just this wonderful confluence of things, that music and these people. Did you get to go in Cambridge to Lessons in Carols? I did. I was there the last year, I think, before they started a new ticketing system, so we stood in line all day. My sister got a terrible cold, but it was very worth it. That's fun. It's one of my dreams. So anyway, Alaina, thanks for spending time with me today talking about our organization, that we all value so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Michael. And thanks to you for watching and for giving so generously to us. We really appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you again at our latest installment that'll be airing soon of Behind the Scenes with the Lafayette Master Chorale and Children's Choir. See you then.